So today's video, as you can tell from the title, is going to be me talking about my microdermal piercing. Can you see it? I can't see. There we go. It's this piercing right here. I had actually went through my computer today and just did some spring cleaning and cleaned a bunch of stuff out, and I found the clip of when I'm actually getting pierced. So I decided, which I thought I lost like forever ago, which is why I never made the video to begin with. Yeah, turns out I got my dermal piercing in like June of 2010. So it's been a while now, almost, well, not really almost a year, but close enough. Yeah, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about what a microdermal piercing is. I'm really pink, guys. I'm sorry, it's from my hair. What it is and sort of my experience getting one and why I got one, etc., etc., etc. So basically, a lot of people mostly asked, like, how is the piercing stuck in your body? So I'm going to draw a little diagram here. You'll see when I make the video or when I put in the clip and do a little voiceover. But this is basically what the actual thing looks like itself. And what they do is they'll pierce it, and this is kind of what the jewelry looks like. So there's a bar that goes down, and then it looks like this. And then this is where the top part screws in. So that's the part that you see, which is like the gem or whatever you have on it. So there's a longer side and a shorter side, and they put in, I think, the longer side first, and then it pops into the shorter side, and then blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, that's basically what it is. Now, I get a lot of questions like, why did you get it? I like piercings. That's just me. I never really liked facial piercings that much. I just like my face too much. I know that sounds kind of vain, but I just never was really interested in getting facial piercings at all. I had my ears stretched and my second holes done, my belly button and some other shit, but for the most part, I just sort of liked body piercings and stuff like that. Now, as for microdermals, I think it was actually just finding out about them and being like, oh, that looks kind of cool. And then knowing people that had them, I know I don't really like to admit that, like, other people sort of influenced my decision, but it's just seeing other people have them, and I'm like, oh, that looks really good, or like, oh, that looks good in that position, and, you know, asking people, like, how does it hurt? Oh, not too bad, you know, like, stuff like that. Yeah, so that's why I decided to get one. Now, where to get one? I decided to get one in my cleave because I'm not a girl with giant boobs. I don't have super giant tits at all. And for me, when I turned 21 is when, well, like, I had boobs in high school, but when I turned 21, they sort of, like, developed more into where they are right now, which is a little bit bigger than they always were. Which is nice, but yeah, so the reason why I got it where I got it, I don't know, you can't really see in the shirt, but when I don't have a bra on either, but when I have a bra on, I don't necessarily have, like, line cleavage, like, if you were to go like this and have line cleavage, I have sort of this, like, really nice indent right there, and it just looks nice. I always like that part of my body, because it's where, like, the shadow kind of hits. Yeah, so I decided to get it right, like, I have this bone that's right here, and then it sort of dips. It's right where my cleavage sort of, like, I don't know. It's just, I like the positioning of it. It's hard to explain, but basically I wanted it there because I hate wearing necklaces, and I did want to draw attention to my breastises. So, that's why I got it where it is. Yeah. So now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop in the video of him piercing it. Now, I would put the sound in, but there is copyrighted music playing in the background. Funny thing, we're actually listening to the radio, and Justin Bieber came on the radio, and I was like, are you serious? I'm getting pierced to Justin Bieber right now? But anyway, so yeah, I'll put it in, and warning, I'm chewing gum because I'm nervous, and that's another reason why I took the sound out, because I'm like this, trying to, like, I was just nervous getting piercing. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do a voiceover for this part. Okay, so this is me laying on the table. You can see that he's already marked where he's gonna pierce, so now he's grabbing the skin. Again, I'm chewing gum because I'm super nervous. So he asked me to take a deep breath in, and then he puts the punch in, and basically it's sort of like a biopsy punch. So he's screwing it down into my skin, and it's removing like a chunk of my skin. He's like, breathe. I'm like, okay. Because I stopped breathing for a little while, and he's like, it's okay to breathe, you know? And I'm like, okay. So, I'm not going to lie, this part is fairly painful. It's sort of like getting an IV needle, but for an extended period of time. I'm spacing out, just focusing on breathing at that point. So you can see that he's sort of twisting it to open up like a hole for that the piercing can come in. Anyway, so now he's cleaning, I guess, blood out of my body. So then this is the piercing itself. So he puts in the one end, and then this is the part that really was actually disturbing, because you could see him trying to get it to pop in, and right there when it pops in, you can actually hear a noise when it pops in, and it's super disturbing. And then I'm done, and this guy gave me back my camera, so... Okay, so that was a little video of me getting pierced, so you can see, that's kind of the ordeal. The noise that I was talking about when he popped it in was probably the most disturbing thing. Like, you could actually sort of hear it, like, pop in, and it was fairly gross. As for healing, now, healing was sort of brutal. Like, it wasn't brutal, but it was just, like, it hurt more than I thought it would. For like a couple hours after I got it done, I ended up going to the mall, and I was so like hyped up, because I get like that after I get pierced. I was so like, whoo, that I was just kind of like spacey. But anyway, that's just how my body reacts to pain and stuff like that. Healing, it bled for a little while, and I actually got this spray, and it's like a sea salt spray that you spray it on. You're not supposed to soak it, because you loosen the skin, and it, yeah. I'm not great at discussing, I guess, healing, but, for me, it was really hard, because I normally sleep on my side, and because of where my piercing is, I had to sort of sleep on my back, and it was fairly painful to sleep. Another thing, too, they say to put, like, a Band-Aid. I'm allergic to Band-Aids, as I found out while I was trying to put Band-Aids over it. I put Band-Aids, and I got, like, Band-Aid rash from the latex, because stupid me forgot that I'm allergic to latex, or sensitive to latex. So yeah, that made it kind of suck more for me when it was healing. Another thing, too, even to this day, I still have to clean behind it every now and then. Yeah, and a lot of people talk about rejection, like, will it migrate out of your body? It really depends on your body. Mine has done fine. There's only one time where I thought it was infected, and I just sort of like let it chill and hang out, and I actually did soak it then. This was a couple months ago, and it was fine in a couple days. As for like care and stuff, you do have to watch it. Like, there's times, like, I can touch it and sort of move it around, it's okay, but there was times that I flicked it on something, or, like, I've moved and hit it, and it hurts. It really does hurt, because they say after, like, 3 to 6 months that your skin has grown through the holes in the base of the piercing, and it's sort of in your body, and it's really, really hard to remove. So that's why, like, when you flick it, it sort of hurts, because you're flicking something that's sort of grown into your skin. Yeah, so just be careful with that. Now, another thing, too, is if you're getting it in some place where you can't see it, that's probably the worst thing to me. You really want to be careful. Like, with me, it would have drove me nuts if I had gotten it, like, say, on, like, the back of my neck, or, I don't know, someplace where I couldn't directly see how it was healing and how, like, what was going on. What else? Oh, for like about a month, I was concerned with the placement, because I'm an impatient person. I like to have my things heal right away and be like done. But it looked like it wasn't like laying perfectly flat with my skin. And then over time, as it healed, it went down, and then it's like perfectly flat instead of, because it was raised a little bit on the one side. It's fine. It was just my body healing. If you do have a concern though with that, go back to your piercer and be like, what the fuck's going on, you know, and they should help you. So, that's what they're there for. Another thing people ask me is how to change the top of the piercing. I actually haven't got mine changed. Like, I've kept mine pretty clean. It needs to be changed because it's just time for it. But you have to go into your piercer to get it changed, because I've tried to change mine myself. Not gonna happen. They have the tools that gets in there and holds it, and like they know how to change it. They know which way it screws. I actually don't know which way mine fucking screws at all. So instead of damaging yourself trying to unscrew it, I suggest going to your piercer to get it changed. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I do hope you guys sort of enjoy this. If you have any questions, pricing. Pricing's another one. It really depends on where you go and your city and how popular it is and like where you are. For me, there was a couple places in my city that did it, and I sort of went for the medium price range. I didn't go too high, I didn't go too low, obviously. And it was fine, and everything was good, so yeah. Let me know if you guys have microdermals or experience with them. I know some people, I think Lauren is okay, had some that I think hers, she flicked with her thumbnail or something and it ripped out. Sounds terrible. But, yeah, let me know if you guys enjoy this video and have any questions, leave them in the underbar and all that. So, until my next video, I'll talk to all you soon. Bye.